We're here at Omaha Burke with 2022 prospect Devon Jackson. Devon, first of all, just break down your year. I mean, what do you think you really did well as a sophomore to kind of get some of the attention you've gotten?
Well, like what my coach is saying, I think I'm one of the best pass rushers in the state, in my opinion. Like he said, I run sideline to sideline. I will give you everything I got, no matter where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'll give you everything I got.
And recruiting-wise, was Nebraska your first offer? Or who was your first offer you got?
Nebraska was my first offer, and it was crazy because they were. It was 2 days before the game, and then they wanted me. They was texting my coaches, telling me they wanted me to come down to the game. And I finally went. I sat down for like 10, 15 minutes, and then they offered me on the spot, which I thought was pretty cool because not a lot of sophomores get that opportunity.
Yeah, you had hardly played. I mean, was that your first? Did you play any varsity as a freshman?
No.
So just to get an offer a few games in your sophomore season, how much of that changed things? And all of a sudden, did your Twitter follows and everything with coaches go up pretty quickly?
I thank God for giving me the opportunity and the ability to do what I do. And you know, when they asked me to go to the game, I came back. I felt completely different. Just everything was not the same. It was just like a wow to me. Even now, it's still like I have 4 D1 offers as a 15-year-old. It's still just like a wow to me.
So who are your offers right now besides Nebraska?
Illinois, Iowa State, and Minnesota.
And how many different places have you been able to visit so far?
I'm going to Iowa State tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to get to Illinois. You know, I'm trying to get to everywhere I can.
Now, you've got a pretty strong family connection to Illinois, right?
Yes, sir.
Talk about that more.
Both my parents went to Illinois. My grandpa actually coached at Illinois, and my dad's brother went to Illinois. So I do, and I was actually born there. So I guess I could say it's kind of tight with them.
So, I mean, it's safe to say you're not the traditional kid that grew up in Nebraska. I mean, you are a kid that probably was an Illinois fan growing up as a kid.
Well, I was born in Illinois, but when I was 2, I moved to Indiana. And then when I was 10, I moved to Nebraska. So kind of been in different places, you know, just look everywhere, keep my options open.
Yeah, so with that said, how wide open are you? I mean, are you a guy that definitely is going to really kind of test the waters and kind of see what all is out there?
Yeah, I wanted to see everything. Doesn't matter what conference, I just want to explore, see what's out there for me.
Who else, I mean, have you heard from or would like to hear from? I mean, there are like 2 or 3 other schools that you're like, you know what, I'd like to hear from them too so I can kind of look at them more.
Right now it's kind of iffy. Notre Dame, I can tell Notre Dame's been looking at me, you know, I would like to hear more from them. You know, Wisconsin's kind of been, you know, following me, keeping traces on me. I've seen that. I mean, I would like to hear more, but I would like to hear more from everybody, though.
Back to Illinois, I mean, does your family follow the Illini and Lovie Smith down there pretty closely and kind of what they're doing as well?
It's kind of hard to say. It's like they grew up like, well, they are Illini, but to them it's more like wherever you want to go, you'll go.
What about Nebraska? I mean, how many games did you make it to last year, and what kind of stood out to you about that?
I think I went to 2 or 3 games. No, I went to 2 or 3. I can't remember. I know one was Wisconsin, and the other one was Northwestern. I think I think I went to another one, but I can't remember.
What did you remember about the experience of just going to games?
I remember the first game I went to when Nebraska won by a field goal. I mean, the environment, it was crazy. The crowd was jumping, you know, the screaming, shouting, and then, you know, when you win a game like that, what else can you ask for?
I mean, do they hit, as far as like communication goes with Twitter and text or whatever they can do, is that who you talk to the most, or do you talk to another school more in Nebraska right now?
Right now, Nebraska reaches out most to me, you know, but you still have the rules that you can't do certain things. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's mainly Coach Rude, or who?
Yeah, mainly Coach Rude.
What's he say to you as far as like when you guys talk?
He would love for me to be out there. You know, he said he's not a lot of sophomores he offers. You know, I'm starting today. I'm one of 2 kids in Nebraska for sophomores that has has an offer from there. I'm the only defensive guy as of my sophomore class that has an offer. Let me be up there.
As far as improving now going forward, what do you want to improve on?
I would like to improve on everything because I don't want to lean towards something and then, have an offense pick up on something like he can't go in pass coverage. Well, I'm going to work on that. He ain't got to go forward. Well, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on everything so I can be the best player, all-around player I can be.
This summer, this spring, what camps or trips do you have planned?
Well, I know there's a St. Louis camp that a lot of people go to. I remember Jalen Roussel went to that one.
Lindenwood.
Yep, and I think I'm going to go to that one. And my parents will try to get me to LSU camp. Yeah, let's go way out there. And I'm going to try to go to Nebraska's Rivals camp and all that.